come out in this set.
Vinnie off to a quick start here. Now, the important thing of note in that set at DreamHack Atlanta, it was Sheik versus Cloud. It was not against Marth. See how MkLeo handles the Sheik, of course, with his brother being a Sheik proficient in hobby.
Not to mention, of course, we have seen MkLeo's Marth handle Mr. R from time and time again. Last season, it was a very, very dominant record between the two.
Yeah, there was a very long time it felt like MkLeo really would just kind of get a pass into the next round whenever he faced up against Ramen. Of course, Ramen is able to get a couple of set wins now and start to even that out. But, I mean, obviously, Leo incredibly proficient in this matchup.
Furthermore, speaking of Mr. R, he is currently residing in the losers bracket of top 24. So if you want to tune in to the action for the loser side, make sure you tune into the other stream, I believe, on Polarity GG.
My God, what an incredible start here from Leo, 120 to 21 now. Just absolutely forcing Sheik to all of these different moves now. And the Dolphin Slash, just add on that a little bit more percent, and a second one to kill.
Yes, getting the sweet spot of that Dolphin Slash. Only 21% on MkLeo at the moment, but finally, Vinnie not getting anything started. Excellent shield drop from Vinnie right there. That would have been a massive punish otherwise.
Leo just seems so focused right now. You mentioned how the fact that he could wrap up the #1 seed on the PGR after this tournament, this being the last one of the season too. There's so many different storylines coming out of that. Nairo, Tweak, Leo, DeBuzz as the dark horse on the outside. So many different players can claim that top spot.
Yeah, it's a real fight. It's a real free-for-all between all the top players at the moment. Mistake was previously kind of up there, but he hasn't quite seen as strong a late game season as we saw from him as the early game season.
Especially with how today ended up being eliminated by Vitality, I believe, at 25th.
Yes.
Losing 3-1 in that set. Leo probably one good hit away from closing out this stock right now.
Good DI versus that forward tilt. Just pixels off of that up tilt connecting.
And I love the fact that he went for the reverse hit of it too. It allows him to face away from Vinnie Sheik and potentially move away after finishing the animation of that up tilt.
All right, Vinnie finally resetting Marth back to 0%. He can finally tap on that low percent damage that Sheik is so good at doing.
That's gonna be enough.
Yes,
Beautiful.
it is.
Beautiful stuff.
Dancing Blade up, more than enough to take that first stop, to take the game. Well, take that first game.
And as burgeoning Marth mains can attest to, Dancing Blade itself, not the easiest thing to work through all the pieces of the combo, switching it up like that. And I personally have noticed how much of a pause there is to use the up finisher on that last fourth hit there too. So Leo with the perfect patience and spacing to finish that off that stock. Normally you see him finish with that the outfit hit.
Yep. Leo just an absolute master of this character, and of course that move by itself, knowing exactly when to try to play his particular zoning game, play primarily with those forward airs and those other aerials, and then occasionally switch it up, go for those grabs, and try to go on the offensive.
It's interesting we see Vinnie coming over to FD, obviously an incredibly strong stage for Sheik, but usually you see as FD switches to avoid platform combos and the like, but MkLeo is so proficient at trapping players after they expend their resources and force them into terrible situations against the powerful hitboxes of Marth.
Yeah, MkLeo's ability to maintain advantage is just so good, and so much smart decision making from this young man, so that he's able to really get as much damage as possible from every exchange.
Something to keep an eye on. A couple times now, MkLeo has been on the ledge. Oh my God.
Excellent read with that up smash, knowing that Vinnie was going to be scared of that fourth hit of Dancing Blade, particularly after the last game. He went for the charged hard punish.
Yeah, instant conditioning on that. Now something I wanted to mention. MkLeo.
Oh my goodness, the triple jab?
MkLeo, when coming off of ledge, has gone with an aggressive option each time with these rising aerials. And he has shielded them time and time again now. Something to keep in mind from last week at Hyrule Saga about how he finished off the set with Elegant with that rising shield break. Something that Vinnie has to be very careful of.
He might even do it right here. No, Vinnie retreating to a good distance such that he can't get hit by it. Great forward air coming out from MkLeo to swat away the danger.
MkLeo looking infatigable right now, and that is not going to finish from that part of the stage, but he is dangerously close to it, getting two stopped.
Yeah, this is an incredibly dominant game coming out from MkLeo, and the beautifully spaced back air taking that game too.
I love the fact that he even spaced the nair to finish on that elegant backswing where you have the full animation on it. MkLeo perfect in every regard right now.
Yeah, Vinnie's going to really need to think of something, maybe a potential character switch possibly to his Rosa, as you mentioned before. or will he stick it out the entire time with that Sheik?
And what's so difficult about that is, of all the players that I would not want to have to switch to Rosa to, it would be MkLeo, it would be Tweak, and it would be Como.
Yes.
It really just forces him into a corner now.
Yeah, wise decision to stick with that Sheik. Even if he got a win with the Rosa, it'd be very, very difficult for him to maintain. He'd probably have to switch immediately back to Sheik afterwards anyway, to avoid the potential cloud.
Even as Vinnie tries to slow down the pace of this, tries to get a little bit of an extra needle charge, Leo just pushing the initiative the entire time. So confident in when he should be using those Dolphin Blades, knowing exactly when to get out of these combos. My God.
Beautiful pivot back into the grab. We just see MkLeo, similar to how Nairo is when he has momentum. He's so good once he starts dissecting your defense options. He just knows exactly what to go for in each situation for the optimal punish.
This is a man that has not been wary of the big stage of CEO. Going all the way to winners finals last year and back into grands before eventually losing to Zero. Man placed second last year, now without his rival, looking in firm control to potentially make a return to that same position.
Yeah, MkLeo's frightening consistency this past year has been incredible. He has just been absolutely on form, regardless of the size of the stage that he has been on. Well, missing the punish on that bouncing fist, he's going to pay for it. All the credit that we've been giving MkLeo, Vinnie has kept this remarkably even. Very slight lead coming out from him in
I was just about to mention the fact that Vinnie actually looking very confident in this game, almost close to taking out this first stock, getting his first stock lead. This has been a complete reversal of what we've normally seen of the domination of Leo.
That said, though, this is still definitely a scary situation, but the raw bouncing fish in neutral, pulling out that jab. Excellent stuff from Vinnie, finally taking the lead.
Letting it rip from center stage, too. No fear in that. That's going to be a complete answer from Leo. Now 5% separate the players, and Vinnie has to somehow keep his momentum going from this first stock. That grenade not the way to start, though.
Yeah, taking over 30% from that punish. Could have taken more had that grab landed.
Looked like that might have even been within like the refresh timer, too. So that was very lucky on Vinnie's part to not take an additional 15 or 20%. Vinnie having to work his way out of the corner, and Leo is not making it any easier for him. It seems like every fair he places on his shield is at the perfect distance every time.
Right now, Vinnie once again taking a slight lead, but MkLeo immediately snatching it away.
Is that going to be it?
Not quite.
So many times the red lightning has betrayed us so far in the set, but Leo so confident in his edge trapping.
I really like the option to go for the... Wow, even after dropping out of the dancing blade, he's still ready with the up smash. And Leo takes the set 3-0.
A 30 and a handshake, and of course before this tournament started, dedicated to his K-pop idol. This is a run for her, he's saying.
I'm not surprised, MkLeo. You know, if you follow the young man on Twitter, there are two key things that you'll very often see. You'll see cats and you'll see K-pop.
Absolutely, absolutely. Really just kind of embracing the ideals of the FGC in general. We have memes and we have waifus.